Alright, we're strapped up here to do the J head. Got everything pretty much set up, so you don't gotta wait. All my wires are bundled nice up here. I rolled up the wire for the power on the side, that's wrapped up nice. 1 ton engine hoist. Hopefully I don't gotta get my big one, but I don't think so. And strap, I wrapped it around the neck in a full ring around so it's not just hooked. That way it chokes itself, it can't fall off in any direction if the balance is off. And then you have these oilers here. Oilers, knobs, levers, watch out for those. Make sure your strap doesn't end up under that, because you'll break it off and then that's an unnecessary mess. So let's get the steering wheel off. Steering wheel is a 9/16 set screw. Very easy, I already loosened it. Let's get this off. Throw that in the box. Then you have your fine adjustment knob. You don't leave this on here when you're working anyway. I just have it on there to keep everything together. Okay. J head has a tilt like this. So your 4 bolts are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 3/4 bolts. This is your adjustment. Once these bolts are out, pop this baby right off. Let me get to that. Hopefully I don't have to take off this scale. I should be able to get back there with an open end wrench. Let's see. Alright, start cracking them. Two. I'll take some weight off of here. A little bit. I don't want to jam the bolts up. Let's see if we get these bad boys off. I don't know. Now I can get this bottom one. I really don't know about that top one though. Oh, maybe. Let's see. You have to move a little bit. They got this lever in the way, so you got no room to fit a ratcheting wrench or anything on it. So I might have to undo this Allen key up here just to get it over. Enough to loosen that bolt. And it's simple enough. 2 bolts. You just want to get square to that when you reinstall it. Square to that bottom. There we go. I could get a socket on there. So easy. Oh, we're tilting. We are tilting. And it is good practice now to take this off because there is a consumable in here. Any adjustment gear in here, you can expect to have to change every now and then because it's a lot of weight to be moved around. Alright, so I want to put these screws back in so we know where they go. We're loose. I'm just resting on the studs right now. So we didn't go with any crazy movement. I could see it separated already. So that's a good thing. Screw these on. You can see the nuts, the smaller nuts, went on the left. These longer, almost lug nut looking nuts go on the right. That way they're not in the way of the scale. Trying to be as thorough as possible for you. Sure, this will help some people out. Because there's people on there that help me out when I need them. My YouTube heroes, right? Okay. Get some weight off and we're going to pull forward. Don't got much room, but shouldn't need too much room. It's coming. Just don't want this to do no flippity doodahs. Pretty sure this motor and this were pretty balanced last time I had this off. Weight off maybe. Hey, I mean if it flips and giggles around, where's it gonna go? As long as it don't go this way and smash against that, right? But it can't. There we go, baby. She's a coming. She's a coming. Let me show you from the side here. You can see that separation over there. The 4 bolts. Starting to see the adjustment gear back there. Go on this side. Still got tension on there. It's tight. I don't want to go too tight. Okay. Get like a piece of wood, bigger bar. These bolts are just in, like, once this is off, these bolts, the heads are just keyed in here. They could just come off of there. So still rather get this off though. That's it. Look at that. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Now you see this gear? This is a consumable. It's got a little wear to it while this is off, because it's been years since this has been off. Your best bet is to order one, so you don't have to take this off again. I think they're like 30 to 35 bucks on eBay. And it's just 2 Allen heads and a little drift pin. Gives it tension, but you prise right off. And then these 2 Allen heads, it changes. It's very easy right now. But once you put this back together, you're gonna be like, damn, it won't ship. Buy it. Buy 2, keep 1 as a spare. And then you can see these bolts come through this slot and they come off. 2, 3, and 4 square head bolts. So I'm going to put the nuts on them and put them in the box. Gonna wheel this over by the garage door. Be back for the next step. One more thing I'll show you while we're talking about the gear. This is the gear that meshes with that. So when you turn this, it'll turn that. So when you buy this gear, it'll come with this gear in the package. And then this is just a pin and an Allen key. And you're just gonna slide this out. It'll slide out of that and slide it in. 2 minutes tops. And like I was saying before, there is a Allen key in the quill also. That's gonna hold your colettes in. Keep them from spinning on you. That's another couple dollar consumable you want to keep around. if there's any others. Yeah, as I go, if I think of them, I'll throw them out there. Alright, J head is off. There it is, all nicey nice on a cart. Balanced. It's like 100 pounds off. Ain't much. Maybe 150. Now we got the big part left. The base and the tables and the knee. So let's discuss this for a minute. Get you guys up on the stand here. Alright. Now when I did this, I turned this sideways and I took this lock pin out and I lifted the knee and table off as one unit. Put that to the side. And then I lifted this with a strap around it with the engine hoist and got that in place. I'd like to see if I could just get this right now. So it's a lot less work to put it back together, take it apart, you know, and I might take the oiler off and that limit might hurt the strap, or the strap might hurt that. So we'll see. So let me grab some heavier duty straps and hopefully I can continue to use this small engine hoist because my big one is buried. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Hopefully you can lift this. Alright, we're almost set up. A couple things before I strap her up. So I did have to switch engine hoists, unfortunately. I had to go dig through my shed and get out the 2-ton. Couple reasons why. The 1-ton legs didn't spread far enough to fit around the base. And 2, I was going to strap around the knee, around this bottom section here, and try to lift centrally. But this whole machine is cast iron. The only thing holding the knee, it's not meant for upward force, it's meant for downward force. So the only thing holding the knee is this central post with a threaded rod in the middle, bolted to this base. If I was to lift up just on only that knee, that one piece of threaded rod would be lifting the whole machine. And I'm sure that would make a nice big bang, and then that's it, refund. So we're not going to do that. We're going to lift from the top and try to center all the weight. So let me strap her up and we'll get back to it in a second. Alright, let's take our time and do this right. Got strap around the top, nice heavy duty strap. The goal here is to find the good center. So I'm going to loosen these 2 bolts. Actually, I already loosened them. We're going to spin this head forward a little. It's very easy. It's like butter. Turn this knob. Give us a little more forward so we don't fall back. And then this can maybe go back towards the center, the table, by turning this. But I don't know. I think the base is still heavier than the table side. So we'll see. I'm just going to tighten these 2 bolts up here. These keep this from moving. Alright, that's that. Now I got the strap. Same thing, you always want to try to lock in what you're holding. You don't want to just loop it because you're going to get movement. So we lock this turret like this, come around, and then lock it like this. Keep the swing in both directions from going. Might seem like extra information, but you're going to do it. You want to know why we're doing it that way, right? Okay. Tight right from the beginning. Now we don't have to jack that much before we find out which way she's going to go. And guaranteed to get a little paint chips. Rust-Oleum Safety Red. Can't go wrong. Can of this. Do your touch-ups. Oil just rolls off this stuff. It's so great. Dust, So good to clean. They're not a sponsor. Alright, you ready? You jack her up. See if this thing creaks off the floor. Right now I'm just making room so I can get my printer there. I still gotta do it again when he comes. At least it'll be closer. Alright, coming off the floor. Hopefully I can roll this thing. I did a couple 7.3 power strokes with this lift. By the way, this is a 2-ton and 1-ton wouldn't do it. And it was hard as hell to roll it around. It lifted that, no problem, but it was hard as hell to roll it around once it was lifted. That's the hard part. Lifting, it's one thing. I had to tie my tractor to the hoist and pull it. I think we're up. Oh, we're up, we're up! Oh, look at that. Look at that. Think I can roll this thing by myself? Yeah, a little at a time, we'll get it. Looks like I'll be able to install my printer this weekend. Get these shims out of the way. You set your mill, make sure you shim it. I mean, your table's always going to be trammed to the head. Still better to start level though, because then you can level something off your table. You don't got to go so crazy. Shims, on my bucket of scrap metal here. Alright, and start swinging her around. Which is facing the other way, but I don't got the room. Oy! Gotta get the casters to turn. Alright, flip this out. That way if it drops, it's only dropping an inch. Nothing's gonna happen in an inch. Woo! I'm gonna be able to get this away from the wall here. Wow! I could be able to turn these casters and use a bar. Alright? Let's see. See if we go with the pry bar. Get the back, not the front. Son of a, you son of a. Alright, well you guys don't need to see this struggle. Let me straighten it out and I'll come back. Let you know how I did. Alright, there it is. By the garage door, ready to get picked up. All the way down there. Uno. Solo mio. Myself. No machine, no problem. And there's the Giga. One of the biggest residential printers you could buy. So we'll see where we can get going with that. So we're going from metal to plastic. Oh man. Hopefully it works out. Let's see. Hopefully this thing prints good. Alright, till next time. Peace.